Hello, the crew. I'm back. How are you? It's Saturday morning. I'm just off out to a local little village. I'm just going to pick some bit of dinner up for tomorrow for me and the lad and his missus. We're going to have, I fancy a chicken kebab. But not your supermarket chicken. You tried that? Come on, people. If you hadn't noticed that, mate, they don't roast anymore, they boil in the oven. Anyway, I'm at Chambers Butchers, and we're going to go in and see if we can find a decent free-range chicken. And how much that's going to cost. A bleeding arm and a leg, I suppose. It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. But yeah, we do a nice, we have a nice family recipe for a nice kebab done on naan bread. Mate, let me tell you, I'll most probably do a bit of recording of the seasoning and that and see if I can get it all out. But the video this might be late. It won't be Sunday, I don't think. Anyway, let's go and have a look and see what we can find in the village. Let's see if we can find a bleeding chicken. Mission of the day, that is. Something edible from the supermarket. Right, we've got the George pub there. I'm just parked there, as you can see. Let's go over and have a look and see what the butcher's got in then. You know I don't like filming in places, but I'm going to. Well, we'll see. This is a bit of a busy road. We'll have a look and see what he's got in Old Chambers. Now, if you're having an Indian, or you fancy an Indian in, what do they call it? Come on, Brixworth. This place across the road even, Purple Ivy. They do a nice madras. I'm going to go and have a look at the old butchers and see what we can see if I can film a little bit in there, but we'll have a look.
Yes, that's excellent. Thank you very much.
Morning, mate.
Morning. There you go.
Oh, how's it?
Hang on, I might have some other bits of shrapnel too.
Ah, okay.
They look lovely.
31, you said?
Yes, please.
I've got it. Obviously, you have been saying
No,
about
I've got it.
properly.
Okay. Oh, you dropped your paper.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Hello, mate. One of your fresh chickens, please, mate.
that one all right?
Yeah, that's lovely. Well, mission complete. We've got a chicken. Lovely. Listen, £12 4p for a large chicken. That ain't bad, you know. That ain't bad. I think it was a medium chicken. It weren't. I'm not sure. I don't think it was a large. I think it's medium. But we're gonna kebab that motherfucker, and I'll show you the recipe. And see. You can cook along if you like. I know you don't like these cooking ones much, but I'm not going to cook it all. I'll just show you how I'm going to season this fresh chicken up. How's that? Anyway, I'm in the butcher's, and the smells are unbelievable. And the sausage rolls. Don't know yet, mate. I'm going to tell you in a minute. You can't beat a sausage roll for breakfast, can you? I mean, let's have a try. Oh my God. Well, Greg's, eat your heart out, mate. Chamber sausage rolls is the way to go, mate. That's the way to go. Anyway, I'll be back shortly. I need to get that sausage roll inside, son. See you soon. Now this is the chicken, pre-seasoned. We've seasoned this up, and that's a secret recipe. I can't tell you what that's seasoned with. And now we're going to wrap it up for a good 24 hours. And she'll be done. I can't get the labelling because the light. Let's see what this is like, the 12 quid a go. The next time you see this, it'll be in a kebab, you know that. Love you to bits. See you soon. Some park ups are better than others. But this is mine. For a night. Lovely, eh? It don't matter. When you're in there, you could be anywhere. Now this has been roasted for 1 hour and 35 minutes. It's stuffed with lemon and an onion. Lemon and onion. Bit of salad. Bit of hot sauce. These are lovely fried peppers and onions. And naan bread. I mean, that is all you need. That's the one. Good morning, my lovelies. How are you on this lovely, cold but sunny Monday morning? Well, I didn't finish off my bleeding dinner yesterday, did I? I ate it. Sorry, I ate it. We had a lovely homemade chicken kebab, and it was out of this world. I mean, the difference between supermarket bought chickens and free range chickens from the butchers is unbelievable, mate. It's how chicken used to taste years ago. When you cook it, it don't empty 3/4 of a pint of bleeding saline in your roasting tin. It roasted up beautiful. The flavour. It's chicken. It was actually chicken. I've got the old engine running this morning because charging my batteries up, but we've got a bit of sun and they're nearly there. It's only been running for about 15 minutes and we're nearly there, mate. So hopefully, yeah, we'll be able to turn the engine off in a minute and save a bit of bleeding fuel. But as I say, it's a beautiful sunny morning. And it has been from the early hours, from about 7, 8 o'clock. So I'm nearly fully charged and we're at 8:45. That can't be bad, can it? That can't be bad. Normally it takes a good hour's run to get my batteries up from the night before, but it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. I am not going cold in the winter because I can't be bothered to run the bleeding engine to keep the batteries up. But in another few weeks, we won't be having to do this. That's a good way of looking at things, isn't it? I've done up me camera's vibrating a bit. I just hope it's not playing up. But I'm going to take you outside in a minute, just because I can. I'm going to take you outside. We're going to have a look at this. Got a bit of a weird setup now. The sun's going in. It's you lot, isn't it? It's you lot. I mean, I was quite happy until I turn this bleeding camera on, and then the sun goes in. What's going on? I've got to show you. The road that I'm sitting on, I'm at the airfield. The road that I'm sitting on, half of it is iced and half of it ain't, where the sun's been up early. Farmers are just going in the old field. The old gamekeeper's out and about this morning. He's having a look round. Anyway, let's have a look outside. Come on, we'll go and have we'll have a quick wander outside. Come on, the crew. Bleeding cold out here. Can you see the ice on the puddles? That's it. And there is some ice on the puddles. Let me get away from this engine. Now, if you look down behind me, all the road down there is all icy up to this point. And then at this point, it's all clear. Icy. How do you work that one out? But it is a bleeding cold morning this morning. The old van's looking well. It's running a dream. It's nice and warm in there. I think we're at about 18 or 22, something like that. It's warm enough. I'm going to spin you around because you can see behind me, ice. Don't know how it works. Ice. No ice. How? Can you see the ice in the puddles behind me by that red car, mate? That is a cold one. The bleeding solar panels are still Frosty, but they're taking power. I can just see it on the top of the wagon there. Can you? Have a look. I'm getting solar, and that's all I care. Come on, I'm going in. I've got a cup of tea waiting for me. Come on, let's go inside. This looks like it's frozen with a breeze on it. Look at the texture on the surface. It's a weird one, isn't it? But it's a lot warmer in here, thank God for that. Yeah, just going back to me Sunday lunch, I was well impressed with it. If you haven't tried a fresh free-range chicken, because they're bleeding expensive, mate. I mean, I think I paid £12. But it tastes like chicken, and it weren't dyed yellow. Yeah. It's a shame they keep fucking with their foods, feeding them crap. And it destroys the flavours and the goodness in them. And they're fucking pump them full of water, take them as young as they can. They're not going to taste like chicken, are they? It's obvious. I mean, eggs are supposed to be good for you. They used to be good for you. On the ads, it used to say, oh, I can remember, go to work on an egg. Oh, I can remember. Eggs nowadays are class 1 carcinogenic. It's the crap they're fucking feeding the birds with. It's obvious. I just don't understand it. But it ain't a rant. Because it's sunny. But all you lot know, mate. The crew know anyway. I know the crew are aware of all the shite that's going on around us. And it is shite. Listen, don't listen to the news. Only watch YouTube and Ustream. And you can yeah, you can get all the news you need. You can get all the information in the world you need. You don't need fuck all else. And we definitely don't need this government run down our fucking throats every 2 minutes. What's he doing now? What's he doing now? We're a laughing stock. A fucking laughing stock. They'll wake up one day. The rest of them. But it is what it is. It is what it is. That sunshine on the back of my neck is absolutely beautiful. I think I'm going to get a tan. I might get me shirt off this afternoon, get my shorts on. Yeah, mate. But where the cars have been going through that, the cars have been going in and out of that puddle. It's not just broke the ice and turn it, you know, into a wet pool. It's froze the ice. It's frozen with the tyre tracks through it. It's cold. That's cold. Let me show you. Let me show you what I mean. Can you see what I mean? It's still bleeding freezing out there. Told you, didn't I? -2. It's saying on the temperature thing. -2. I'm just grabbing a cup of tea, my lovelies. Sorry now. I'm just happy with the sunshine. But apparently they're saying it's going to get warmer over the next 4 days. That'll be nice. But you never know what February has in store for you. That's what I say. It is what it is, people, isn't it? It's the weather. Cup of tea. Number 3, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Where are you? Come on. Come on. Bleeding metal gates, mate. It's what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. But it's nice to see the sun. Yeah, that's 2 things playing on my mind today. I'm still getting over the shock of paying £12 for a chicken. But it was a nice one, and I would do it again. I urge you, if you ain't tried a butcher's free range, proper real chicken, not a plastic one or a chemical one, they're all right. I went to Chambers, as you'll have seen. Lovely butchers. The smells in there are amazing. I mean, he's got pies cooking, he's everything. It's well worth a look, and the butchers are not as dear as you think they are. I mean, even if you go into the Spoons and have a drink and a breakfast, you're looking at £7, £6. Don't get me wrong, that's good. But I was looking in Chambers the other day, well, when I picked the chicken up, and you know, they do things like sell sausage singly. So for a breakfast, you can walk in there and go and get 2 sausage, 2 rashers of the best bacon, whether you like it smoked, cured, whatever. Some duck eggs. What more do you want? what more do you want? And it's pennies. Well, it's a couple of quid. But the sausages will be beautiful. The bacon will be the best you've tasted. It don't go grey when you cook it, and it don't steam, and yeah, there's none of that water or fucking saline pumped into it. Yeah, I always have a look for the little butchers when I'm out and about, because for breakfast you can get breakfast for 2 or 3 quid. A couple of sausages, a couple of bits of bacon. What more do you need? And yeah, instead of buying, what are you buying the packs now? 8 sausages. I ain't gonna fucking eat 8 sausages. When you've had sausages one day, you don't want them again. And I don't want to stick them in a bleeding freezer and eat frozen bleeding sausages. I don't have a fry up every day, well, or even every week, really, you know. But when you do see a nice butcher's, it's nice to grab a bit of breakfast stuff. And it works out cheap. Well, cheaper than the spoons, anyway. Yeah. But we're losing the butchers too. We'll be losing everything soon, mate. You know what I mean? All funny shaped vegetables. Unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. Anyway, my lovelies, I could do with some help here. I'm running out of content because we're not travelling or whatever. So you're running out of content a little bit. I've come up with some good ideas, but I had fucking really poor view on them, really, for what went into them. So what I'm asking you, what do you want me to talk about? You tell me what content you want and I'll fucking deliver it. How's that? But apart from sitting here waffling and talking crap, I can't think of anything to do. I mean, you can have, there's only so many times you can have a look at that, isn't there, really? Fucking hell. I think I'm going round a bend sometimes, you know what I mean? I mean, this is what I do the van life for. You know, nice to go and get a bit of shopping and come out and sit in places like this. But it don't make for good content, people, does it? It don't make for good content. And you can't be moving all the time. Well, you can. You can. And hopefully we will soon. As soon as this shit's sorted out with pensions and crap. April, May, I'll be free. But I'm looking forward to, there's 2 trips I want to do. I've done Anglesey, and I love Anglesey and Holyhead in North Wales. But I've never done Puffin Island on Anglesey, so I want to go and have a look at that. And have a check out around that area. I know the top end of Anglesey, and there's some beautiful, as you look back in on the videos from Wales, if you want to go and have a look back at the Welsh videos, I've got a few. There's a few Welsh trips that I've done. And the beaches, secluded beaches. And then you can find a beach and not an house about for miles, and it can be 4 or 5 people in there, you know. It's beautiful. Some snorkeling beaches with caves and all back in the playlists. And of course Scotland. I love Scotland, and I'm going to be up there this year. And Whitby, you know, Whitby's got to be in it every year for me. So at least I definitely know I'll meet people at Whitby. You know, if I don't get a chance, or some people in the summer they go abroad. I'm done with all that going abroad. I've been there, I've done it. What I ain't done is my own country. But I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. And there's the South Coast, Devon and Cornwall. My bus is quite short. It's wide, but it's short. And I'm getting most car parks and, you know, every supermarket, every car park I can get in. I'll get in. If there's a space, I'll get in. I might not be able to get out the doors, but I'll get in. Yeah, so I can put this in places, you know, it's all right. It's pretty, it's the height and the width, that's the main thing. But I'm sure I'd like to go and have a look around Cornwall. I've done it before in vans. And yeah, it can be tight. I've done it in a 44 Plaxton coach once. Oh yeah, that was fun. But yeah, it'd be nice to. I want to see everything, mate. I want to see everything. The northeast is supposed to be beautiful. Northwest, the lakes. I've done nothing up there really at all. And I'm looking forward to that. Well, that's me. I'm babbled on too far, too much. In the comments, please. Are you a tea drinker or a coffee drinker or an hot chocolate drinker? And any content, any subjects you want me to cover or talk about, I'll have a bash. I'll have a bash. Yeah, so any comments, come on. Give me a bit of content, please. It's doing me head in. You all take care now. And I'll see you on the next one.